Heavenly Father, we come before you with a grateful heart, acknowledging your infinite love and mercy. Thank you for the gift of life and for the blessings you have bestowed upon us. We are thankful for the blessing of another day and for the opportunity to gather here for this press conference. We ask for your guidance and wisdom as we share, discuss, and communicate with each other. May our words be clear, sincere, and impactful. Bless each one of us with the ability to listen and speak with respect and understanding. Let this event be a source of enlightenment and progress, serving the greater good of all. Lord, grant us with strength to face challenges with courage and the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change. Help us to be the source of love and compassion to others. May this day be a testament of your boundless grace as we strive to live in accordance with your will. Guard our hearts and minds today and always. Amen.
Ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng sinanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit kong pagaw, ay hinatang tudla, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng patawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di matitingin. Lupa ng araw ng walhati pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Creativity. It connects us all. What if we bring all the creatives together and make something wonderful? Hi, my name is Cham. I make videos. I am the creative director of Tatsuo Productions. Most of what I have been doing are wedding videos, but it has always been my dream to create videos that would highlight the skills and talents all around me. Because I don't have the necessary resources needed to do all this, it remained a dream for a very long time. "2021 is the year that would change all that. Finally, I can now turn this dream into a reality. I am very lucky to have met a lot of people who have seen the potential of my ideas and are now supporting me 100%.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let me introduce you to Bitsy. When this app is done, I promise you will smile with me because this is for all of us. We are starting a movement called Bitsy Creatives. Here, we offer free video services to artists, singers, dancers, comedians, everyone who deserves the spotlight. Together, we will create something incredible, something that is uniquely us, something that we all will be proud of. We've got a lot of hidden gems in this place. It is now time to showcase them all to the world. Bitsy. Create, collaborate, elevate. We are Bitsy.
We are singers,
dancers,
comedians.
We deserve the spotlight.
si Abu. Bata pa lang ko, nangandoy na ko nga maka-perform sa daghang tao. Ug last year, adunay nag-abri og kwartahan sa akong mga pangandoy. Gipaabot ko og Kanlaon, Cebu, Siquijor, ug sa pinakadakong entablado nga ako ang natukaran ug mao ang Rakrakan Festival sa Manila. Tara, Beatsers, akong ipaila-ila kaninyo ang maoy hinungdan sa tanan.
Forget that I could have anyone I like, but now all I remember is what we had.
Kini nga higayon, mao ni siya'y pinaka-interesado sa tanan tungod diri ninyo mailhan ang mga taong gapalikod sa Bitzi.
Cause it feels like I've been wasting my time in all the wrong places, on all the wrong faces. Nobody compares to you. Ooh, nobody compares to you. Ooh, nobody compares to you.
Dili ta magsugod sa ato ang CEO, si Sir Cham, ang pinakaulo sa Bitzi na kung asa magagikan ang mga ideya sa mga kalihukan.
Welcome sa akong gamay nga lamisa. Dire mahitabo ang mga plano, desisyon o mga script na amo ginagamit diri sa Bitzi.
Kini ang kasing-kasing sa Bitzi, ang Content Department. Diin ang mga ideya, ihatagan og kinabuhi.
Nobody compares to you. Somebody, please help me get over you.
Kami ang mga visual storytellers. Dinhi ang kada usa sa content nga among ginahimo adunay istorya nga kamo makarelease.
Nobody compares to you.
My job is spreading Bitzi with a good vibe, making sure that every piece of art we create, we find a place in your heart.
Nobody compares to you. Nobody compares to you. Nobody compares to you.
Ako na ko kaligpay nga ako itigimo og kanta sa Bitzi. Bisag na ako diri sa China, dili ko mingawon.
Sa pagsugod na ako dire, siya gyud ang akong kauban sa melodiya ug ritmo sa musika.
I keep the gears turning smoothly diri sa Bitzi. Mauna akong responsibility gikan sa buntag hantod gabi.
Ug diri napunta sa naghatag kanamo og enerhiya ang social media na kung asa namo gipaambit ang among gugma.
Sa kada like, share, and subscribe niyo, Bitzers. Kamo ang nagsilbing gasolina.
Nobody compares to you. Somebody, please help me get over you.
Kini nga studio, diri mi magsugod og panukad. Tara, ubani ko ninyo og lupad paingon sa among lain nga opisina. Ang ginatawag nato as amo nga playground.
Nobody compares to you. Nobody compares to you. Nobody compares to you.
Hey Bitzers! Today we are embarking on an exciting journey together. A journey that celebrates creativity, unity, and the incredible talent of our local artists. But to bring this vision to life, we need your help. Let's talk about why we're launching a fundraiser for GARBO, a project close to our hearts. For Firstly, creating music is a passion that drives many artists in our community. However, transforming this passion into a recorded song, complete with editing, music videos, and promotion, is an expensive endeavor. This is where Bitsy steps in. With Garbo, we aim to shoulder these costs so we can ensure that our artists can focus on what they do best, creating unforgettable music. This leads to our second point, the power of our community. With over 230,000 followers, the potential to achieve something extraordinary is immense. Imagine, if every one of you contributed just 2 pesos, we'd reach our goal in no time. And considering that only 2.7% of our video consumers are followers, the possibilities are truly limitless. Finally, we're doing this not just for Garbo, but for the future. Success here means we can inspire and empower even more artists to create, to dream, and to share their talents with the world. Your support can spark a chain reaction of creativity and passion. So, let's dream together. Your contribution, no matter how small, can make a huge difference. Join us in making Garbo not just an album, but a movement, a testament on what we can do as a community. This is more than a fundraiser. It's a celebration of talent, creativity, and unity. Together, let's make history. Visit the official page for this project in the description. Make a contribution and share our costs with your friends and family. Every share, every peso brings us closer to our goal. Thank you for being a part of this incredible journey. Let's bring Garbo to life together.
All right, and we are live. A pleasant afternoon to everybody here. Hello, mayong hapon to the Bitsy team, to our friends in the media. Thank you so much for taking the time to come here in the studio to join us in this conference. And of course, to our artists and to those that are watching us live on Facebook. Hey, Bitsers, good afternoon. I hope you guys are having an incredible afternoon despite na baling inita, no? Init jud kayo lately, but thank you all so much for really taking the time to be here with us. And of course, to our friends and followers who still would want to tune in to Facebook, you may visit our Facebook page. That's www.facebook.com/BitsyCreatives. All right. And of course, before anything else, my name is Danny Fuentes, and I'm very, very happy to be joining you guys here this afternoon. And because today is a very special day for our artists and of course the entire team behind this project, as we hold our official press conference. Why don't we give one another a big round of applause for finally making this happen? All right, and of course, as we have seen in the video presentation, that was basically the gist, no, of what Garbo is all about. And we hope that through this press conference, we are able to get the word out there, inspire and motivate our supporters and those watching us online to really, support in any way you can. Our artists here will be also sharing, their journey and their hopes and expectations in this project. And of course, before we do so, let's get to know the man behind this project. And to officially welcome all of us here this afternoon, it is with great pride to introduce to all of you the founder and CEO of Bitsy and the project head of Garbo. Ladies and gentlemen, our dear friends, please help me welcome Mr. Cham Guevara.
Hello. First of all, salamat kaayo sa tanan nga niani, especially sa media. So, na ako yung mga nangakitaan din ng mga kaila na, katong katrabaho na ako before, o mga bagong nawong. Thank you kayo. It's a very hot day. And I know that you guys are doing a lot of important stuff, and you are here for this. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. So, today we are thrilled to mark a significant milestone for Bitsy as we unveil Garbo. an initiative that is a true embodiment of the creative spirit of the Dumaguete and Negros Oriental talents. This collaborative album brings together the diverse voices and visions of our region's most talented artists. Some of them are here. GARBO is more than just an album. It is a celebration of our commitment to nurture, preserve, and promote the art that thrives within our community. Through this project, we aim to spotlight the rich and varied musical talents of our place, connecting our artists with the audience both locally and internationally as well. As we embark on this remarkable adventure, let us uphold the spirit of creativity and collaboration that GARBO embodies. So thank you, Kayo, for joining us at this very significant moment of artistic celebration and shared pride. We look forward to diving deeper into this groundbreaking project with you all today. Thank you, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Kaayo, Sir Cham. And I hope, his words of welcome has put all of us on a good note to officially start the GARBO press conference. And I just want to reiterate again, our friends from the media, thank you so much for coming here this afternoon. And if you guys, I know that you have questions. Let's reserve that for later. But before that, of course, it's time to meet some of our artists who will be taking part in this project. But just for the information of everybody, this project actually has 40 artists, 18 groups that will come together to make one groundbreaking album. And I hope everybody is excited, because that's what Sir Cham said. And really the mission of this project is really to put the talent of Dumaguete and Negros Oriental to the whole world. Because I really believe that our place has so many incredibly talented artists. They just need a platform for it. And GARBO will be that platform. Of course, this afternoon, we are very thrilled to have 4 artists join us today. And don't worry, we will get to know them a little bit more later. And basig pwede pa ni sila makasample pa. Mag-sample taon niya just to give, our audience a sneak peek. Nga naman ming musuporta sa GARBO, of course, because we have these talented artists. But before the sample and before they will introduce themselves more later on, allow me to briefly introduce these 4 artists here with me. First up, of course, Bitsy's multifaceted gem who has been dominating the rap scene in Negros Oriental as a battle MC, songwriter, host, vlogger, and content creator. Tanan na jud, ladies and gentlemen, friends, please help me welcome Abu.
So, hello Beatzers! Good afternoon sa tanan and salamat kayo sa mga niari sa media ug sa ato ang live viewers na. Thank you so much.
Ayun, and the supporters of Abu, don't worry, makadungog mo niya later mo sample. Later pa na. Alright, and of course to join Abu in this project, he is known for being undefeated in rap battles and is ready to bring his artistry to GARBO all the way from Shaton. Friends, help me welcome K16.
May nga po natong tanan.
Oy, man of few words, pero mo sample ni Onya. Of course, our third artist joining us this afternoon is a social media content creator and a dynamic force in Dumaguete's music scene, defining the true meaning of a versatile artist. Friends, help me welcome Hope, or also known as HOPIA, Tinambakan.
Mayong hapon sa tanan. Thank you very much. Amazing makakita nga ni ka tagan nga media in front sa artist kay Morg. Nakuyawan me, pero thank you. Sa mga nananaw dira sa online, thank you. Thank you, Bitsy.
Ay, dili ra ta makulban kay kita-kita raman good. Kita-kita ra dire. And of course, the founder and vocalist of the versatile band Thumb Oak. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, help me welcome Lil Boki of Thumb Oak.
May hapon sa tanan. Yeah.
Alright, murag gikulbaan pa man. I wanna ask the artist, kumusta man ta? Kumusta ta karong hapuna? Kapoy, katulugon, or excited? Yes, Sir Abo, you go first.
Kuan, excited kaayo gyud kay first time ni nga mahitabo no, first time na mo ni ng press con and kuan na pud kaayo murag excited kami makadungog sa ilahang mga questions bisag ikulbaan.
Once again, members of the press, may hapon. Karing, ingani din ang feeling, no? Kay, I mean, silang sir sa Phil Products, makita rakuhanin nila sa TV, and then karon na address sir, may hapon. Si Sir Roy Boss, silingan na mo siya. May hapon sir, ug sa uban pang kuan, pasensya kung medyo tuna-tuna may usay kay first time ko na mo ni may kabalong ingani di ay so but anyways enjoy nato ning press con and then thank you sa kayo sa inyong pag-ani.
Alright, thank you kayo media. Thank you so much. Makita jud nato noon sa kaimportante inyong presence karong hapuna sa ato mga artists. It's their first time. I think it's everybody's first time no, but the goal here is really aside to inspire and motivate our supporters to support Garbo, it's just to enjoy the entire press conference. Alright? Lil Boki of Thumb Oak, maybe you want to say a few words before your sample.
Kuha na lang lagi. Kumusta ko? Okay raman na gay. Kaya ganina nag-igdar ako dito sa kong duyan niya. Anak kong mama nga. Mahitabo dyan ni ma. Kaya madayon naman dyan. Shoutout sa akong mama. Galantaw sa live.
Hello. Unsay ngalan sa imong mama, sir?
Tita.
Tita.
Oh,
Hi,
mama
tita.
na tita pa.
Maying hapon.
Shoutout
Thank you,
ninyo rin.
tita.
Yeah. Morto.
Hello, ako honestly, gikapoy kay Koron. I just came from Siliman sa music summit. Yeah, I was one of the resource persons this morning. Nidagan ra ko diri sa morning sa ninaahor ako nanganda mo gusto. Gamay tulog kay gahimo pag PowerPoint but I could not miss this chance to be with you today because actually supposedly hapon nang ako ang time dito sa Siliman. So I was not supposed to be here. But when they changed my schedule, yung hindi ko diretso nila nga, mapil ko sa press con because I could not miss this opportunity and this chance to finally a group of musicians, a group of our local music artists facing our media, and I think we are interested in what you are interested about. Ka na bang interesado may sa inyong ipangutan? Kana sige. Thank you.
All right, thank you kaayo and thank you of course for taking the time. Again, we have 40 artists and we're very grateful that out of the 40 at least 4 na nakasingit sa ilang schedule to be here in the press conference and hopefully with more support with Garbo, we're able to really get to know all of the artists, diba, in this project. And as promised, basig kayo mo nalimot ko. As promised, you guys will have your sample. Bisag may ganahan pa mog sample mga members of the press? Alright, no problem. Sige, we'll have the sample later on. But before that, asterisk ay salamat daw yun si Con. But before that, sige, let's proceed to, of course, our question and answer. And because we really want to extend our reach, we have here our friends from the media who will be asking one main question and one follow-up question to our artists present here today and of course to Sir Cham. The floor is now open. Please introduce yourself before asking the question. All right.
Yeah, I'm Judy Flores Partlo. I'm the Bureau Chief of the Philippine News Agency. And first off, congratulations to Cham and the team for coming up with Garbo, which is also our Garbo. In the dialect, it's called pride, right? So it's our pride, our local pride to, to give an opportunity or a platform for our local artists to be known to the world. So maybe, Cham, we can hear about how this all started, just very briefly because you gave us a briefer, no? So how come you decided to come up with this album? And of course, it's an opportunity to promote the artists, and where do you want to be after this?
Coming up with the album is really easy because we have a lot of talented people in here locally. So these are only the ones that we've collaborated with. So daghan pa kaayog wala namo na collaborated. That's not included in this album. So the aim of Beatsy is to really dig and find gems and polish them so that when the spotlight goes their way, they would shine even more. So that's why we are creating Garbo. It's not just for us, for the artist, but I think everyone can would be able to get something out of this album.
It's been a long time coming, and we all know that local artists, whether it's in the field of music or sports or different fields, don't get a break. It's very rarely to get a break. For them to be known at the national or international level. So this is really something that we should also be thankful for. So how do you propose to promote this? Are you going to go to the national and international scenes, in the market to let these people know that we have real precious gems in Dumaguete and Negros Oriental?
That has always been the dream, to show the world that we have these gems. So actually, Abu is the very good example of this. So he was first was performing at Tubangan Sali Plaza and all those places. So we saw potential in him, and then we brought him to Cebu and then to Rakrakan, where he performed with Eraserheads, Kalya Lili, it's a 2-day event with 150 artists in there. So he shared the stage with them. So our aim for Garbo is to do exactly that. If we can, we will do our best to hopefully maabot sa Manila pod. But there's a very big chance kay nasugna naman nato. So that's the aim, for this to grow about dito.
All right, thank you so much, Sir Cham. And of course, I think that highlights the entire mission of Garbo and the importance of people's support of this project. All right, may we have another question from the press? Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, mga kabitzis. Yo.
Maying hapon.
Yeah, I'm Jenny Tilos of the Philippine Information Agency. So I'd like to ask, man of the event, So, are you aware nga, dunay AYO conference? It's a gathering of hundreds of creative content creators. And understand, do may thousands of followers. So, I don't know if you're part of or members of the association CCAP. And because if you're member of that, you'll be protected. There's an intellectual property rights that your content will be protected, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Actually, I was also a resource speaker there sa AYO, so I am very familiar with the program, with what was presented there. So actually, I gi-present po nako gamay ni when I was asked what the projects are that we are doing sa BITZI. And yeah, the host, if you're familiar with the host, is a DJ dito sa Cebu. She would help siguro help us in spreading the word about this project and mga kalihukan sa BITZI. So I'm very thankful nga I was invited at AYO, because I've met a lot of like-minded people, a lot of really intelligent people that you would say nga, shit, buguan ako, nana gani nga type. So I'm very thankful, and with the intellectual property pod nga kuan, we are protected pod. We have a service that's similar to what they're doing, and before starting this, I approached them all if they are okay with the arrangement and the property rights and all that.
So you're registered the demo?
Yes, ma'am. We are actually a label put, so we can put out songs on our own.
Asa mo naka-register? IPOFIL?
IPOFIL? Kuan, ma'am. You mean, are we part of the group? I think we will be maybe this year mo try make part sa sikap, but that's siguro something that we have to talk about. For our songs, pareha mi o giagian anang Sony Music, BM sa nang mga kuan. So same may og distribution man ang tawag ana. So when we put out something, kana AI would do its thing. So we are.
Yeah, but if you're registered, you'll be protected sa inyong mga content.
Yes, ma'am. We are
created
registered,
in library online.
Yes, ma'am. We are. BTC is registered, ma'am.
Sa Asaman.
We are. Are we talking about the song or the group itself? We are SAC registered. Tanan nga.
Okay.
Are we talking about the copyrights?
The copyrights.
Yes, we are. We are using the same. We are using the same platform that Universal Records uses. So yeah, same may agian kung mo release mo sa Universal or sa Warner Music Philippines, same ra may agian. Na mana siya ko. Beatsy under Believe.
All right.
Hey, yo.
Thank you so much, Miss Jenny. I think we have another question. Yes, sir.
Hello, Sir Roy. Kabaluta sa problema ron sa music industry, no? Not just the industry, but the artists as well. Kanang grabe na ron kawatanay. No? Then, lisod na pa kayo to break into because of this new age na social media. Grabe na. Sa itong latest nga kawat, ang selos, you know, the from, yeah. Anyways, how are you gonna fight this type nga ang challenges, Chang? Saan na pagkuhanan ni Chang? I have two questions. First question pa na siya.
Okay. That is the big chunk of the reason why ni push jud me to be part of Believe, because they have the capability to track kinsa nang nigamit sa imong beat bisag gamay nga kuha nimo. So that way, although sorry I can't go into detail kay bisag ako pod I nakasabot ko sa process AI and all that, but yeah, because of Believe, we are protected against that. Kung makabantay mo nga, if we pareha ng kanta ni Abo nga na upload na, if na mo gamit ana, ingnon tong gagamit nga, hey, you're using this song under ana. So daghan mo nang ni push me ato nga to be part of that kay pareha na magagianan sa Warner, sa Universal Records.
Second question ko, Chang, for Hope, no? There was a bell tower project before, the same concept of putting all the local artists. So, napa na karon or base injag maparihat ato?
Good question.
Thank you.
So, Bell Tower project was created in 2006. No, wait, 2009. 10 years ago. 10 years ago. So which is 2009. Bless in math. So 2009, and we were able to compile 5 albums na. So there has been a collection of our original songs by local artists. However, I would say more siyang era-era bito. Before Bell Tower, exactly the point why Bell Tower project was created, because there were a lot of artists who were creating original songs, but there was no movement. Maybe there were tiny movements here and there, but it was not as massive as what we did in Bell Tower project. However, now also being very, what do you call it, loose as an organization and as a collective during that time, ang amuan lang yun is para lang maka-album, para lang yun matapok. And we did not think of all the other mga other concerns. So we did not earn anything from it, or maybe what we were able to do is to keep the artists moving until certain groups like Beatsy came in, who really established as a registered professional. So, ang Bell Tower Project man is a loose organization. It's really just a community, a collective. No, we cannot claim to be like a company or a label, no. But it was just to kickstart things. So now that BC is doing something more legal and professional, we really appreciate that because that's what we've been also hoping to achieve in the movement. Now, the question of is it still existing? Yes. So what we're doing now is we are also trying to, sense kung asa na ang music scene, especially like na ng mga groups like Beatsy. There are still organizations like Individed in Siliman. There's still Purok Gahi, which is a more rock events and artists. And then there are newcomers. Recently, if you've noticed, the hip hop scene and the R&B scene here in Dumaguete and Negros Oriental has been very active with Mid-Nasty, with SOBV, with all the other artists like Park Lane Collective. These are the new generation's music, and they are the people who are the youth, the young people are listening to right now. So ako nga medyo angkol-angkol na sa industry. I'm like, okay, so we need to listen and pay attention to what's going on before we go into our next step. So Beltar project right now is there. Like we're trying to rediscover new things and so we can move along with the others, not in dili mag-clash bitaw with other groups. Kana siya.
All right, thank you so
Okay.
much. Yes, I think we have another
Yes,
question.
good afternoon. Congratulations for these talents we have here in Negros Oriental. I'm Shirley Nabelia of By Radio and DYRM Radio Filipino. Now, my question is, this Bitsy group, I know that I would like to ask this with your remarkable talents. How do you sort of maintain this, the sustainability of your group? Because usually, as we have noticed, daghang kay mga grupo ros mga singers nga mulaos na dayon.
I can only say for Beatsy as a production company that does this, ma'am. So, with regards to siguro income man dyan di ba, in istoryahan. So, we do rakrakan, we do those type of things. Actually, shoot me diri noon sa Manila. We've been shooting for shooting events there, mga concerts, and actually mabalik me more on K-pop and stuff. But yeah, we do concerts. We make advertisements. We actually made the provincial government's anthem, Lupang Hinirang and Sambanggita. So we do all those stuff. We make advertisements. We record here if kinsay ganahan ninyo mo bayad for record. Yeah, multimedia is what we do. So that's what we are known for, and that's our bread and butter, ma'am, for the artist.
Okay, my second question. What is Bitsy branded for? You want to?
So initially, Beatsy, if you notice that we mentioned an app, the app was for the creatives and all those related to the creatives. Unfortunately, I don't know if you know Sam Backman-Fried, Bitcoin, Minana. NFT doesn't work as good as before. So we had to change course, but the core is to really shine a light of these people, the artists, the comedians, those who really need our help, because sa una, when I was doing a lot of weddings, I was always approached by creatives to make their videos. Unfortunately, making videos is a lot expensive than people can, So, sorry. So, that is why we came up with this, to help the creatives and also to teach them that this kay daghan mo kaayo nga singers, songwriters, mangundang, manghimo na lang nurse nana. We wanted to give a chance siguro nga to siguro if you can find aboy sa sample nga pwede tang makain ka, mabuhi ang pamilya doing what we love to do. So that's what we want to do gyud aning Bitsy, ma'am.
Thank you, Sir Jam. I think we have another question.
All right, so maayong hapon again sa tanan. I'm Yet Kalulot from DYMD Energy FM. I'm amazed no of how you created all this from scratch and then unsa na inyong naabot karon. But I'd like to go to the kaning aspects sa atong mga talents or ato ang mga entertainers or atong mga influencers, especially si I'd like to hear from Hope kay I'm a fan. I watch his vlogs. Yes, especially sa iyang song analysis. Ganahan kay ko, entertain kay ko. So that's why happy sad ko that we get this chance this afternoon nga makita siya and the rest of the talents. Now, I just want to hear from you guys, no? What do you think is the impact of what you do in yung talent skills, in yung output in the public, especially sa music industry, no? Sa atong mga kabataan nowadays nga, you know, kaning exposed now with kani bitong very sensitive issues like kami sa radio kami sa media rather we always report this news nga kaning prone kay ni atong mga kabataan these days in kaning suicidal mga kuan bitaw incidents, no? So unsay inyo nga being an entertainer, influencers, what do you think is the huge responsibility kana na lang ninyo? Huge responsibility na lang para di kayo maka-pressure ninyo sa ato ang mga audience, especially here in Dumaguete City nga most of the time din himo nag-play or din himo ga perform.
Sige, honestly, I can only speak for myself. Because at the end of the day, with all the liberty given to the artists right now, every artist can really write whatever they want. Unfortunately, and fortunately, there's the freedom of speech, but sometimes we abuse that freedom. But as for myself, I always ask myself when I write songs, if I were of a certain age, would I want to listen to this, or would this song influence me in a good way? So I always put myself in the position or in the shoes of my audience. So that has always been my principle, no? Although I have certain songs that can be very in your face, but I have my limitations because I understand. As an advocate, as an educator myself, that the power of music, the power of songs, can be very influential. I will not be where I am right now if not because of the songs that I listen to. Now, I listen to songs of Joey Ayala, of Gary Granada, and Noel Cabangon, and these people spoke to me as a young kid, and they gave me lessons that I never heard from other artists or from other people. I learned the story of poverty through Gary Granada's song Bahay, and that spoke on a different level because I'm an artist myself. It works for me because of my imagination, the work of my senses, and all that. But what I'm also very thankful about GARBO, going back to the project, is that one of the agreements that we've had for this project specifically is that we will write songs about positivity. That's one thing that we agreed as artists, that we will only write songs of certain topics that will not bring any negativity to our audience. And that's something that I really appreciate with Beatsy and this particular project. Because I support that. I always remind when I do workshops and songwriting workshops, I always remind my artists or my students that you can do whatever you want, but just make sure your children, when they listen to your songs in the future, would they appreciate it, or would they follow you, or would they appreciate you? So, kana lang ako.
Wow, very well said. All right, Sir K16.
Ma'am, good afternoon. Siguro, just to answer your question, ma'am, siguro to set as a good example, to be a good role model sa mga kabatanunan. I mean, I could only speak for myself pod, sama ni sir, because ang music is subjective. And sama siyang giingon nga, lain-lain manggutag, namugutay freedom gyud po, di ba? So, dili, siguro kada usa namo, talking about katong positivity and all that, nayo ba namo mga geng-geng, siguro niya madungog. But, with this specific project, kaning GARBO, kanina sabutan ni nga mahimo siyang positive, nga mo-contribute siya positivity, dili lang kay sa mga kabatanunan kundi sa society nato diri sa Negros Oriental. And especially pod nga ako sa government, I'm from the Bureau of Fire Protection, so syempre lain po gayong di ba, so kana po siya, so mag-base po siguro diya. And I can attest man po aning uban ako mga kauban, puros mo positive ni mo ga mag-music. You might heard lang siguro, labi na pag artist ka, you will look at it on a different perspective man good. So it might sound something, but at the end of the output itself, nagyon ay lesson or something din hanggi ko. Dili ko dyan literal itself. And diri sa GARBO, by the way, ma'am sir, ang dili mi under sa Bitsi with this specific project. Yes, under mi sa Bitsi because ilang ming gitapok. Actually, lain-lain mi nga independent artist. GARBO is the name of the project, Bitsi is the name of their company. So, ilang ming gitapok din and so good. And mura magog nalibog ta kanina katong gikuan ni Sir Cham. So, GARBO is the project, Bitsi is the name of their company. We are all independent artists. Gawas ani Mr. 3 million views. Dayon, regarding atong question ni ma'am about katong musikat or dili, actually for some of us labi na tong mga gasugod pa, it doesn't matter kung matagdan may or dili. The mere fact na apel mi ani, it's already something, it's already GARBO. So thank you.
Very well said. All right, Sir Apu.
Ay, ako na?
Ikaw na.
Ako na yun. Okay, yes. Sa ako ang motto magud sa pagsulod nako sa music. Nako yung motto nga, I make music to express, not to impress. So kanang gasugod pa lang ko daan, ganahan ko sa akong music nga naay makatunan ang tawo nako. Dili lang, yes, naanang gud mo entertain ta. So kaning pagsulod na mo sa GARBO, paghatag aning project, ang tema po kuno is positivity. So makaingon kung dako among mahatag, makontribute sa community kay namang uban nga kuan man gud siya, makaingon ta nga sugilanan ba tawag ana nga if happy ka ma-enjoy nimo ang music, but if you're sad makasabot ka sa lyrics kana. So ako sa ako ang kanta nga Bisyo, kinaugalingon gud nako to, experience ka nako to. And then daghan kong nadawat nga mga message and comments nga nakarelate kay sila, daghan kayong salamat kuno sa akong gisulat sa akong music. So so muna siya among tumungpod sa GARBO nga dili lang Negros Oriental, tanang audience ani makasabot unsay among ganang ipasabot or makatabang same sa imong gingon ma'am sa suicidal, naghimo pugog depression nga kanta, and then napoy wala na dayon tungod atong kuana. So usa pod salig ra pos kay tasan kay para ato ani tanan.
Additional lang, ma'am. Ganito kayo. Ma'am sir, if you'll only give us a chance, kaning mga lokal na to diri, grabe, dili na siya ingon nga, kaya na itong makipagsabayan sa lain nga kuan.
Yes.
If you just give us a chance and, dili kay sa amora, sa tanan nga mga lokal na to. So,
yes.
Go.
Yeah, ako matingog ko kay murag nakatingog naman sila. Bitaw nakoy nadungog ganina about suicidal na. Kita tanan, dili dagay tanan. Most of us po dagay maka-feel og kanang anxiety, and ako inana pugo, nakoy inana nga kuan sa una. Until now naara Japon, pero kuan pamaagi tungod sa music murag ma-express nako ang sa akong may gamon nga si ganahan ako ipadungog sa uban, and ganahan ko nga ako nga feeling bitaw kay murag music is mo good ganang para nako murag type of communication ba nga makasend ka og message Nga ko, kaya ranin mo ba? Nakaya ganyan ako. Pero ba? So, para sa ako, personally, gikan bugog inana geng sa una. Napag ko yung mga inana nga sound, pero the evolution of, di ba? Di ba? Ang evolution sa ganina. So, murag ni-evolve po ako music ba tungod na kuyo ko nila, natapo ko nila ni Sir Hope, na ka-appeal ko sa ilang workshop, then nakakuha na po ko, nakarealize siya, unsa yung ganahan akong buhaton. So, kapadayon ako mugna, antod naabot ko nga, gabanda na buguron, and na part ko ani nga GARBO, which is, kaning GARBO nga project is, nindot kaayo nga opportunity because karon daghan kayong first time nga nahitabo, first time na ni inani, first time nga ma-include sa usa ka album, na first time nga ma-interview with this media nga si Sir Roy ngambot og nakahinom do panako ni sa DYSR sa una. Yagit pa kayo ko atong atan. And karon medyo so inana kanindot ang music because music can control your emotion. Kung maminaw ka og sadya nga kanta, makaana ka, maminaw kag sad songs nga pangmaoy, mag-uul po kag appeal. Maminaw kag katong rock and roll, maka-idbang, ganana ba? So, depende ra dyan na siya kung unsay imo ang ganahan nga buhaton. So, yeah, padayon lang ta, and ato'y pakita o ipadayag na to tong GARBO. Yeah.
Thank you so much to our artist. Ma'am, would you like to ask one follow-up question?
So, right, inapakit?
Siguro I'm good na no sa mga tubagan na kanang inspiring kayo yung mga message. I just wanna make clear nga katurang specific suicide incident ako ang na-mention because muna siya'y kanibitaw mostly amo ang mabalita lately, but yeah, you're right na ay mga cases of o kanang prone to depression ato mga kabatanunan, kaning sa pang mga klase nga mga kuan bitaw nila kaning mga ingunta emotional challenges nga dili na hard to dili nila kaayo ma-deal, and then I know nga kamo being our local entertainers can help them kana ma-express nila ilang mga emotions and all that. So muna na pasalamat lang ko ang sa inyo ang mga mensahe. Mura po akong gusto nga ma-extract from you this afternoon. Thank you kaayo.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you for that question because it really also opened, a conversation to our artists na they're genuine people, diba? The music that they make is not really just for themselves but also for their audiences, to be able to give out a great message because like according to our artists, diba, music is a way to communicate to people, and thank you for that very wonderful question, ma'am. All right, I think we have another question on the floor.
Yes, good afternoon. Anthony of DYWC and Armin. Kita ra? Okay, so about your other talents, maybe kay upat o filaw ni kabuk niya. So I think 40?
40,
so,
yes, 40
where they from?
artists.
Taga-asa? Naabay taga-laing provinces or only here in Negros Oriental?
GARBO, sir, is a project nga gitapok na ako sila local. Pero there is one group nga taga Negros ang usa, which is in Chicago, Illinois. So yeah, they wanted to join One Good Food because they saw for starters the message katong pagsugod kanang karinium. Kanang upat ka buok. Ila ta. So na ay reason why we chose this group, and there's the reason why we chose the theme, and that is what exactly are you talking about, ma'am, earlier. So
wala kay na discover, sir, from the talents from the media na may mo Andre.
Sir,
basig na ay gana.
Nikki Dumapit is from the media.
Yeah. So, not only for singing, ang inyong gitapok nga.
We will make one unity song. If you're familiar with We Are the World, inana. So we are gonna make one that we can be sila tanan tapukon 40.
Okay.
For all the artists, yes.
Aside from, sir, another follow-up, no? So, maybe namoy mga orientations or workshop for the future talents nga maybe ganahang mo appeal sa inyo or ma-discover ninyo?
Hope here is teaching, but that's one of the things that we would want to do. Actually, sa videography and photography wise, na ako'y ready na diha nga slides if na magpatudlo. So, one of the things that we do na right now, we started a while back. So, yeah, giginahimo na naman na, sir. Naiidugang si K16.
I think Sir K16 would also like to add something. No?
Ako na, sir. Actually, I don't know, familiar mo lang Bitseoke. It's actually a way of wherein they reach out to all the municipalities. I mean, sa pagkakaroon, you have been to ano naman, sir, no? Sambuangita, may last na yun, no? Itong Gapista. And si Kuan po, ma'am, sir, si Kim Hewitt, I believe sila po yung nakakuha na ito atong sa Bitseoke nila sa
Freedom Park. So, it's one way sa ila nga makadiscover sila new talents po. Bindagan may manganta din ang nga-discover nila. So mao gito, we are staying true to what we are introducing sa first video pa nga we are trying to unearth gems, polishing them so that when the spotlight pareha ni Kim comes, they will shine more brightly. Thank you, sir.
Okay, may
Yes,
hapon. Sorry, last question. Sorry. Last to. Okay. So, si Cyril ne sa repeat sa K5 News FM. Sir Cham, kining asa ba ni sila mag-perform diri lang or na sila area good?
Okay, so karon sa part of what we are doing sa Garbo is talking to local bars, kanang naay mga establishments nga gawas nga to let the people be aware of what Garbo is. Sila po mo provide sa entertainment that day or unsa nang akuan. So it's in the works. We've actually asked for their rates kay kami diri pod. One of the things that we would wanna promote is to pay the artist well ug unsay ilang worth. So kana ongoing negotiations na siya. Hopefully makakita mig place nga makatukar sila. Gawnahon na Miss Boulevard gani murag Bitseoke type nga kuan na sila dito nami box nga para hakutanan og donations. But yeah, mo na siya gipambuhat nato. And they're also active silang social media platform. So if you really want to know them, very easy. K16 post twice an hour. They're very, very active, sir.
All right, thank you. I think we can open the floor to last two questions. Yes, sir.
Yes, may hapon, congratulations, Cham. Maka-relate ko gamay kay na-amaze ko sa inyong gibuhat ba sa mga cameramen. Kaya I was once before with Sky Cable, alam mo rin kabalo na si. Unya, usa sa inyong mga artist, si Bem Bem, was my cameraman and editor before sa news. So, maka-relate dito na giyon sa inyo pagtrabaho. So, i-congratulate at ika kayang questions na ilan na magipangutana. But anyway, naklaro to ganiya nga, kaning certain project Garbo, kamo di ay, mura ni inyong giapilan. So, ang akong pangutana, murag lakbit lang, murag it boils down to economics po, no? So, namoy mga TF or unsa inyo makuha out of participating, performing?
Yes. So we made sure nga to communicate this from the very start po. Yes, they are paid sa ilang pagtrabaho. So we will not start anything unless the funds are secured. And sa kuan ni Ma'am ganiha about the IP, yes, na sila madawat if the song would earn. So naatanan sir kay kami on the side ako creative man pugod ko tigihimo pugod video sa una. So I feel them bantog ambot na ni kuan ra man po sila sa kong hangyo ni sugot ra man pud nga maghimo tag-ani. So yeah. So what we are doing right now is crowdfunding ni siya ma'am. Naay budget kada song. So whatever ang mahatag sa mga tao is among muraganig among tukmaan sa BTZ because mahal magani paghimog kanta, paghimog mga videos ana. So for example, if the song is 20k to make, if na 10k mahatag ang crowd, we provide the 10k more just to make the project kana ganing makompleto siya from start writing to making the videos and promoting them kana mo na siya amo ang ginabuhat sa Garbo.
Follow up sir no.
Yes sir. Okay. Makuha namo as BTC? Yes, ma'am. So, okay. Appeal sa deal was na may ownership sa kanta. So, dili kami ang totally owners good kay ni agi man tag distribution pod. So they would get a chunk, we will get a little chunk, but naa ang dako nga chunk sa artist. Also, to answer your question, kani mo ni siya giliso nalisdan ako sa una was to get the the trust of the people when we started because first we all know that making videos is very expensive, and then here comes Cham offering it for free. So what's the catch? That was the very first question katong pag-start sa BTZ good. So the catch, actually wala siya catch. Nahitabo mo gud ang BTZ atong pandemic where everything froze. Wala good. Ako, I'm a wedding videographer. Na may problema before the pandemic, na sobraan pa just pandemic. And I wasn't the only one. Maramang kong nahimog Big Brother ato, digong sigkuan ako. So I had to come up with a way nga matabangan ang dili lang ang videographers but the comedians that we know, the talents that we know nga. For example, katong gapa-live mi diri. So while going on ang pandemic, nagpa-live mi diri sa studio para ang mga tao nga among kaila, musicians, nagyapon siya ma-earn bisag close tanan. And what did we get out of it? The content. We needed content and we needed to earn their trust. So kana siya, muna'y wala na substance mga tao sa una, maramig lang hatag ra daw ba? But we are earning the content. Content is very hard to get, yeah.
All right, thank you, Sir Cham. I think we have one follow-up question from Sir.
Daganing follow-up, last man tong follow-up, no? Ang pag-promote bagus kanta murag kanang importante gyud kayo nga. So, why don't you collaborate or in partnership with LGUs bitaw local government units aron in 1 month na mo'y concert ba for a cause niya with all the artists niya na mo'y mga TF na di ba na entrance ano yung magamit mo na at least murag tubag sa sustainability nga one question no kay by the way sa ako nagikaingon makarelate kay akong cameraman sa una napot siya sideline kay BL Kasal Bunyag Lubong so mo na siya nalipay ko para ninyo salamat.
Yes, sir. Actually, we are actually doing it now po. Dili lang sa Garbo, but with the people nga na-discover na mo sa BTC. Okay. So, naami, mura siya roadshow, mini roadshow, nga ang tanang talents nga mo na-discover, amo siyang himuag program. We actually did this in Cebu na, nga si Abo and 3 others. Among gipaadto didto kay nga BTC okay man mi dito. After that, among gipakita nga, hey, mo din ni among nga-discoveryhan sa BTC okay. Na sila ilang kaugalingong mga social media, follow us, and then na naganahan, giimbitar mo pa sila, and inana. So, I hope we can do it sa Garbo, karon gay hinahinay pa mig, hinahinay pa mig, pangayo o paningkamot, paningtiil, tanan, kung pwedeng mo baktamlingan. So, kana, I hope we can do that, and thank you kayo sa imong suggestion. Thank you kayo.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, we'll cater to one last question from the floor.
Nangutana si Sir if madawat mag-OJT. Yes, madawat mag-OJT. Let's go.
Okay, last question before we move on to maybe the sample songs for them. Cham, you said this is like a launching already of Garbo. I don't know if there is a formal launching. This is already the launch today. Do you have a timeline? Like, for instance, when do you want to? Do you have a timeline for the release of the album? Where are you now in terms of recording of the artists? Have they already completed their songs? And are you going to have like a pre-release date and a formal launch or a formal release of the album?
Okay, so right now we are testing the waters, so to speak. Okay, we don't know what the response is sa public ani among gibuhat because this is, I think, the only one that's existing right now. So kita man good, we are used to crowdfunding but for different purposes like na namatay, na disgrasya, all negative. So I wanted to siguro try, and also it would help us, it would help the artist if we make something like this. So where we are right now, naami, I think 10K, close to 10K nga nahakot na, but we need a lot more. So maybe people viewing can help us with it. We would want to release 3 songs at a time. If maabot na siya 30K, 40K, maghimo mi. So again, we do not ask them to make the song usa nya wala pay klaro nga bayad. So that was our part of the negotiation. Though I know nanay mga tao nga nihimo na nahuman na daw, but sa side sa Bitsy, we do not want them to work nga walay bayad kay usa dyan na sa mong gi paningkamutan nga ma-educate ang mga tao nga money rates, and we have to pay artists for what they're worth good. Kay sakit kaayos bangs.
All right, thank you so much, Sir Cham. And of course, to our friends from the media, thank you so much for sending in your questions. To our artists, of course, thank you so much for being here and for answering. To the Bitsers watching us live on Facebook, thank you so much for tuning in. And of course, again, this project will not be possible without your support. And we hope that our extensive community of followers and the supporters of our artists here, and of course the 40 artists, will be able to make Garbo come to life. And your contribution can definitely make a huge difference in making this dream project into reality. And of course, sa mga nakulangan pa, no, or you would want to really reach out to our artist or to Bitsy itself, you can definitely follow us on our social media pages. Our Facebook is www.facebook.com/BitsyCreatives. You will also follow us on Instagram and on TikTok at Bitsy_creatives. We're also on Spotify, and please do check out our website. That's art.bitsy.com. If you want to know the rest of our artists, 36 of our artists, kay forum man ang naakaron, we definitely have profiles of each of our artists in our website. So if you guys want to get to know our artists more, that is on art.bitsy.com, because we are giving daily updates about Garbo. And of course, to our friends in the media, as a thank you, we can have the open discussion later on as they have their samples, and snacks is also offered here in the studio. Once again, this has been Danny Fuentes. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Garbo press conference.